Good morning. It's Barbara. It is still morning. Oh, the sun just went in behind a cloud, but I'm going out anyway. Good morning. Get your face up here. Nope. Oh dear. Oh dear. Here's your face. Here's your face. Give me your face. There's my music. Come on, show your face. There you go. There you go. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah. Good morning. You're a good girl, aren't you? Usually. Sometimes. Good morning. It's Barbara. Thank you for joining me for coffee. My new glasses. Carol says she has the same glasses. Cheers. Okay, that was weird. This morning, I came down and made myself a cup of coffee, made Dennis a cup of tea, took it upstairs, got Aura organized and everything. I sat down, took a drink of my coffee, and I had to spit it out. It was so salty. Now, I'm talking about black coffee here. I didn't put salt by mistake instead of sugar. So something must have happened. We have a very, very fancy filtration and water softening system for this house. When the water comes out of the well, it is red from iron. So we have a very fancy filtration system and a softener system to make it yummy water. And it flushes. It has like 3 different things going on, and it flushes once a week, and it like sets off at like 2 o'clock in the morning, and then does one process flushing everything out, and does the second process flushing everything out, and does the third process flushing everything out. I think the third process is the softening. And the process of softening is that there's some kind of beads or something in this tank, and you have to clean those beads off periodically, and you do that using salt. And so the water goes through this barrel that has big salt pellets in it, and then it comes back through and cleans the softening system. I think that's how it works. Anyway, if you draw water during that cleaning of the softener system, you pull salty water into our house. And that must have been what happened. Now, this process ends, well, when I got up early to go to my parents to go check on Buddy, I was up at 7:30, which is not typical for me at all. And I could hear the system going, so I don't know how late it goes. But some water must have been running. Maybe Aura went to the bathroom while this process was going, and anyway, apparently pulled some salty water into our pipes. Ugh, it was terrible. Anyway, so that was a wake-up call, and then I had to go back and run the water and then make new coffee. This is my second one. I still have a cough, as you might be able to tell, but I just have this area right here is still phlegmy, and I have a cough. But other than that, I slept okay. Something's happening. Well, I did hear our neighbors talking. I guess the dogs just heard them too. Slept okay. I don't know if I should say this on the internet. My sister-in-law butt called me at 5:15 this morning. There's something about the way Kim has us in her phone. We get a lot of butt calls from her. And, I mean, I'm not sure I've ever actually butt called anybody, but she does it all the time. I don't know. I don't know what's with her phone or the way she uses it. It's her only phone. She doesn't have like that house phone or anything. Anyway, 5:15. And she didn't even know. You know, I mean, I'm yelling, Kim, Kim. She couldn't hear me. She might have rolled over onto her phone, like she dropped it while she was in bed, and who knows. Anyway, I texted her and complained, but she hasn't replied. Obviously, she had no idea. If I wouldn't have told her, she wouldn't have known. something about the way we're listed in her phone, we're like the first choice. I don't know. Anyway, but other than that, I slept okay. I'm at the tail end of my cold, so I'm feeling good about that. I discovered last night that if I lay on my back, I don't cough so much, but I can't fall asleep on my back. So, whatever. The dog barking is pretty intermittent, so it doesn't really help to pause. Anyway, so I'm feeling pretty good today. It's a beautiful day. The sun is going to come out. It just happened to be a big cloud right there. Aura has her physical therapist coming at 1, so I will be sitting outside with the dogs so they can have the run of the house and not be intimidated or knocked over. But she's doing pretty well. She's doing pretty well with her exercises. Pretty proud of her. And yeah, we're starting to make lists and gather things. Our trip is in a couple of weeks, and so that should be fun. Yeah, well, that's what's happening here. Very boring stuff. I am working on my life plan. I have been a little dissatisfied with my daily routine. Maisie. All the local creatures know the dogs are here. I have been dissatisfied with my daily routine. It isn't really working for me. You know, Aura coming sort of disrupted everything and reset everything, and what I settled into doesn't feel good for me. And that combined with my no mojo knitting, so I'm not knitting. I'm not painting or sketching. I'm not really doing anything but reading. Now, reading is a perfectly reasonable thing to be doing, and I'm enjoying it. But I feel like I'm coasting a little bit. You know, I'm just sort of, I don't know. So I'm working on that. I'm thinking about, you know, how I might want to change my routine to maybe feel a little more productive. You know, I could actually be more productive. That would help me too, I'm sure. It's part of it, not just feel productive, but actually be productive. But produce what? I'm not sure. You know, that kind of thing. So I'm working on that. I decided to work on that this morning. I was sitting there thinking about it. And it's a good thing to do. And it's not feeling bad or anything. You know, I'm just feeling like it's time for me to make a change. And yeah. And so maybe coming back from our vacation is a good time to be sort of rethinking my schedule. We're coming in on the fall. We're going to be in the house all the time pretty soon. And yeah. So I'm working on it. But meanwhile, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm going to be outside this afternoon, and it's gorgeous. I probably should check the hummingbird nectar. So I have company out here besides the dogs. And so now Maisie's over here barking. And Pearl just went in and started barking in the house. It's like, Dennis doesn't need to know. Anyway. They're on the alert. Meanwhile, I'm going to go. Please take good care of yourselves. Please, please, please stay safe and stay sane.